Hey guys, everyone here. Today I'll be discussing, uh, there's like an AU called dusttale. Now, dusttale goes around an alternate reality of what if Sans, hold up, what if Sans, uh, hold up, why do I keep forgetting? What if Sans did a genocide route? Now, I already wondered. Now, sometimes I wonder, what if Sans actually did a genocide route? Will he be able to complete it? And the answer is no. He will not complete it. Now, I got my reasons. So, the first reason why how Dust Sands cannot complete, reason why Dust Sands cannot complete a genocide is because his damage and his, EXP and stuff. Here's the thing. Due to Sands having only, 1 HP, he'll gain a lot less experience than anyone else. Now, considering that Sans, that the genocide, down genocide route, you get 92 HP, which is, hold on a second, hold on. I'm gonna say 92 is like more than your max HP. It's pretty, you want to be pretty strong, but like Sans is gonna have like less HP than 92 HP due to him having 1 HP. Okay, so I want to see how this can work. So, what if it was 92? No, never. Hold on. To introduce myself. So, considering that Sans, by saying that plague is 92 HP, um, Sans is probably gonna have how much HP? So, the plague gets 92 HP, and pretty much if this times not be possible. No, obviously that's not possible. So I guess how. This is actually getting messed already. But yeah, if the player gets 92 HP, Sans will probably have like 20 something. No, not 20. The best HP he'll even have is 40. Is in the 40s because he has literally 1 HP. But it wouldn't. I don't think it will necessarily be 40, considering. Well, hold on. So the player, yeah, it has to be 42. By best guess, 42. So yeah, hold on. Then I'm just going to check my work. Okay, never mind. He'll probably have 72. So yeah, he's most likely going to have 72 HP, which I have to say is not bad. Why the fuck is doing that? I have to say is not bad. Like 73 or 72. Which isn't that bad and isn't too bad from the player's, perspective, I guess I can say. But Sans will be far weaker than the player, HP wise. Considering that Sans only has 1 attack and 1 defense, and and the player get, although he gets 99 and 99 attacking, 99 attacking defense, true heart locker and stuff. His true knife. I mean, real knife and the locker. He'll most likely have less defense and attack than the player. And also, Sans wouldn't be doing that much damage to many monsters since the only reason why Sans is even that strong is because his karma revolution. And due to his KR, he's able to inflict a lot of damage on the player, but that only works if the player or target has killed someone. Now, literally no one in the game has killed anyone. The only way for this karma to even work, like the only monster the karma will work on is Asgore, and that's it. Um. And also probably Undying. There is a theory that she probably killed a human, so it might work on Undying. But considering that if somehow Sans did do a genocide route, he will get all the way up to Undying, then die. Cause like most of the monsters will be off guard due to him being a monster. Uh, him being a monster, and Toya will definitely be off guard because she thinks she'll think Sans is her friend, and Papyrus is literally Sans' own brother, so Papyrus will also be off guard. But other than that, but by the time he gets to Waterfall, he'll probably be dead. Uh, Undying the Undying is way too powerful for Sans. Undying is made out of she has determination, and Sans is fairly weak. I mean, no, not weak to determination, but due to the projectiles of Undying, Sans can't really beat her. But the only way he can't necessarily beat her like with his own attacks. And I'm not sure Sans will risk even getting close to her with normal weapons. But there is probably a way Sans can beat her. Sans can pretty much stop time and walk through walls, and can sometimes alter physics, like telekinesis. And so Sans could probably kill Undying by running away from her. Undying will follow him, and if Sans run away to Heartland, Undying will be weakened, and with this weakened state, Sans can just use telekinesis and yeet her in the lava. But still, the battle, Sans will do a lot of, running and dodging. Sans is too lazy to run, and if he be dead, it will take more energy. So his best bet is to teleport all the way to Heartland and yeet Undying there. But if long story short, if Sans goes in Waterfall, she won't stand a chance against Undying. Um, Hold up. So the KO effect. But Sans also has some extra powers that could probably avoid Undying's attacks or help him destroy Undying. Sans has the ability to walk through walls and teleport and literally stop time. Wait, Sans can't walk through walls. I mean, game theory thinks he can walk through walls. I don't think Sans can walk through walls. That's probably just teleporting. Um, so yeah, Sans' best bet is to just try to teleport to Heartland and yeet Undying there. After that, and if Sans kills Undying, there's pretty much no one that can defeat him. Flowey clearly can't defeat him. I mean, he does have a bit of a chance, considering that Flowey doesn't have a soul, so Sans can't exactly attack him directly because Sans attacks directly to your soul. But since Flowey doesn't really have one, Flowey has a better chance of beating Sans. But but Sans could probably just stop attacking, try and attack his soul, and just directly attack Flowey in. Yeah, and then Asgore. Like considering the Sans, Asgore will be a bit of a challenge. Uh, if Asgore doesn't funk out and don't know who the killer is, like in the real genocide route, Sans might have a tough time uh, fighting Asgore. But even so, Sans is most likely going to beat Asgore at well his state. He'll have like a lot. He'll have 72 HP, and Asgore does like 5 damage. So video game wise, Sans is able to beat, uh, probably able to beat Asgore. He'll do more damage, and that more damage will be well more for his KR effect, and he just be Undying. I mean Asgore that way. So yeah, the best bet for Sans to even lose to a genocide route, if he doesn't try to bait Undying and yeet her into the lava, is if Asgore uses the 7 souls. If Asgore uses the 6 souls on Sans is pretty much doomed. Um, because believe it or not, Sans can't beat. Because like Sans might be strong, but he isn't that strong. Like if let's say Flowey, if Flowey absorbed the 7 souls and fights Sans is pretty much dead due to the rapid attacks, Sans has to dodge constantly and attack. And since this isn't, well, Sans trying to take turns and stuff, uh, Sans will probably be exhausted before the first soul, uh, before the second checkpoint kicks in. And Flowey can't really be held back by, well, any attacks. And considering Flowey has like 6,000 HP, pretty much Flowey should, well, they completely destroy Sans in his normal state. But even if Sans did grind a bunch of monsters up and fought Omega Flowey, Flowey can probably still beat him. Wait, can he? I mean, like, well, never mind. Sans can probably beat Omega Flowey if he grinded a bunch of OV. But still, Sans will be exhausted before the second checkpoint, and Sans will be forced to do something. Hold up, never mind. Like Sans will be exhausted by the second checkpoint, but he'll be powered up because of, well, the souls. Because like the souls somewhat gives you power and weaken Omega Flowey. So Sans will be probably stronger. Will just get stronger and stronger. And considering that the souls give them HP, he'll probably be he'll probably stop getting He'll probably wouldn't even be exhausted. He'll just get stronger and stronger and overcome Flowey. But Asgore does way more damage. In his normal state, he does 5 damage, and considering if he gets that, considering that his Omega state, he does the exact same damage. I mean, more damage because he uses the 6 souls. He'll probably get Sand sweating pretty easily, and Sans will just have a hard time dealing with him. Sans is most likely to lose, but Sans can also can, but Sans, but like Sans also could win. If he, like if Sans, like let's say if cause like Asgore's fight will work exactly the same as Omega Flower, except that Asgore is stronger than Flowey. The souls would just rebel against Asgore, weaken him, and and Sans could just kill Asgore in a weakened state. So, the answer of Sans winning again, is the answer of Sans if Sans could do a genocide route. Really, the answer is yes. If Sans manipulate is able to manipulate some monsters like Undying, like Beta, to Hotland and Yida to the lava, Sans could technically do a genocide route. But if Sans doesn't do this, well, Sans is dead. Well, yeah, that's it for today's video. See you guys in the next video. Peace.